Alright, here we go. This is a 1v1 custom match on Duel between the red player in the upper left-hand corner, Sanguinius13, in the Shark Chopper, and the green player in the bottom right-hand corner, rigelglen, in the Green Sea Bomber. That is coming up, guys, so keep your eye on the calendar. Sport Earth Day, Green Sea Bomber, gonna be available for sale. I'm gonna look that up. I'm going to try to remember to put that in the description or something. Okay, but we are on Duel. Once again, Duel pretty balanced. I did comment that Nesthorn is also pretty balanced, or pretty symmetrical. But Kit and Aqua did inform me that the neutrals on Duel, although in the same positions, do not have the same rotation. So technically, yes, Nesthorn is not 100% symmetrical, unlike Duel, which I'm pretty sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, or like give me a screenshot or something, but I am pretty darn certain that Duel is 100% symmetrical on both sides. And now we see Sanguinius setting off those mines. It's a very high, I'm not very high level, but if a lot of high level players do remember to set off the mines on their side as much as they possibly can to just, give their creeps a better walking path, give their units a better push path. And it's just something that I've learned to do at the beginning of each Duel match, just to set up all those mines here. Like, you just walk in a line and lift off at the last one, and you will not die. You can heal up. Try it. It's fun. But yes, right now, let's see how Rigel and Sanguinius are trying to take the fight to mid. Rigel putting artillery up already. Sanguinius has not started a push to mid, really. Oh, now he has Longhorn over here, but Rigel does go with the bombs, lands and slashes them down. He does take down that one Longhorn, and at the beginning of the game, that is pretty huge. Every single unit has a much larger effect at the beginning of the game, but Rigel, a little overextended, did not get away from that Seeker in time, and he does get killed by Sanguinius on the way up. And now Sanguinius is starting to put down more units over here on this top alley, and gonna put drops infantry over here. Not really gonna create that much of a hassle for Rigel. Rigel it does still have the artillery firing in, and a really good thing to have. Oh, and Sanguinius is getting followed in by Rigel, but Rigel, the bomber, is not gonna be able to really not really high-low, but follow him to the ground that well. But Sanguinius is, oh yeah, Rigel almost follows him back, but does not. And Sanguinius units that he dropped. Oh, the Jackals are going to the front door, and Rigel will just bomb these away. I kind of would tend to just drop with a melee and body block. I'm pretty sure the melee is much stronger than the bombs. But those. Oh, and Rigel is going for neutrals for the experience and for the clearing the alley. And Sanguinius doing a quick scout, just sees that Rigel did clear that one artillery and will probably go for more. But now Sanguinius has the artillery at the top firing in here to the mid, and that is actually a really good way to go, just because you don't have to take a longer path around. Like this way is kind of harder to go through, just because that tank is blocking there. And and Sanguinius taking down Rigel on his way back, does not get back to his outpost in time, and now it does give Sanguinius a much better opening now with all the rest of his units here to try to clear out as many neutrals as he can. But look, all the right side is gone just because Rigel was able to station the artillery there. You station artillery there, and you don't really have to babysit at all. So artillery, especially in the initial battle for mid, is quite a set it and forget it kind of method. Now Sanguinius starting to move more units into mid, and is getting a lot more control. Rigel starting, and Rigel positioning his artillery really well, and the cluster of units that the Sanguinius has created is getting rained on pretty heavily, and he has an armadillo over there just to distract him. Rigel coming up with bombs is just doing a lot of bombs. The bombing units and the bomb ability for Bomber is just really devastating, where you have that double bombing and get that extra DPS. But Rigel does get that level up. I'm not sure if he planned that or not, but he regardless does get that level up, was able to survive that, does get back to his outpost, and now starting to push his armadillo in. Oh, he's actually sending them to attack, gonna try to take as many artillery over here down with them as he can, seeing as that there are not that many tanks in this area. It's mostly artillery and anti-air. And now Rigel doing more bombing. He is throwing a lot of credits away with these bombs, but is using them. You know, it's very productive use of these consumables because he is hitting a lot of units that are clustered and is getting to finish them off with bombs of his own. But does get taken down a little bit overextended. Not really overextended, but he goes. He just stays there too long. Does get taken down by Sanguinius, and now Sanguinius take this opportunity to just try to drop more units over here. But the thing is, Rigel over here on his forward factory has a lot of artillery still firing in, so anything that Sanguinius puts over here, like this mid outpost, is still getting attacked by artillery, which is, I mean, ever since that was introduced, a lot of people have just been kind of questioning whether or not that should happen. You know, if you see on the forums, it is something that maybe should be changed, but you know, never know. The devs do have the final say. Rigel has been able to bring a lot of Dillos over here. He is able to carry 2 at level 5. I think level 4 is actually the time you can carry Dillos, 2 Dillos, but that might have been changed. I haven't really experimented, but that might have been changed since the last time Dillos' weight was nerfed. So I don't know if you can carry 2 at level 4, but obviously you can level 5 as a bomber, and almost gets away, or almost gets killed there. Actually, Sanguinius has to recharge, and he has and Rigel bringing a lot of some Dillos over here, and actually I think he sent those, and now going for this outpost, forcing Sanguinius' hand over here. Now Sanguinius does have to drop some units over here, and they probably will be dedicated more over there, and Rigel gonna be able to take this this power station at mid. And now, if you look, a lot of Sanguinius' artillery and units just all of his units are kind of dying. And Rigel sending Dillos over to, I'm pretty sure, sending them to attack. Now, Sanguinius will have to split his attention. I do not think those Dillos will be able to be. Oh, actually, they were killed. Okay, but anyway, if that was successful, if they got through, then that would have been something that Sanguinius would have been forced to deal with, and would have been able to give Rigel an opening to, you know, take way more units down over here at this factory. But now, Rigel again staying in the area much too long, and Sanguinius able to respond and come over and take that kill. And we'll clean up the rest of the Dillos over here, and Rigel beating himself up for that kill. But now Sanguinius pointing a lot of infantry over here, but Rigel has hit level 6, already has a Bertha on the field, and now, ooh, getting a lot of kills with those bombs. Holy crap. But yeah, and I guess that is partly because Sanguinius has left a lot of those units out there just at half or less than half health, just like that. And you know, Rigel, and you know, it wasn't even that long, just Rigel took a very, very small window to get those kills, and doing these double bombs is really, really effective. This is a little OP. I don't know how to fix this, but this has been a very, very very productive, or not productive, but common tactic from bombers nowadays, just to do that double bombing. Rigel putting units at the front door, and now Sanguinius is gonna. He is deciding instead to take his attention at this outpost instead of the front door. There is still a lot of damage going down on Sanguinius' fort, and now he is forced to drop. He is just gonna block with Longhorn and go away. But Rigel now has a lot more units killed over here. You know, a lot of red units killed, and even though Sanguinius brings infantry to retake this outpost, it's still not gonna. And yeah, he doesn't even get to retake the outpost. Does go down over that outpost. And I am sure now Rigel will be able to fully take this. He does drop enough infantry, and that last red patcher does go down, and Sanguinius is here, and he does leave the game. rigelglen will be able to finally finish this. We'll probably just do a couple front door Dillo drops. Well, let's just see what he does. But I would just do a lot of front door Dillo drops just to end this game as fast as possible. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do right now. I guess he's just trying to mass up enough Dillos to finish this game. But Sanguinius has left. Rigel does get that extra kill, and he is massing more Dillos to be able to send to the front door. And these 2 Longhorns are the only units there to defend. And Rigel bringing more Dillos up. And you know, not stopping producing those Dillos, and now we'll finish the game. I think what happened there was Sanguinius was just not prepared for all of that double bombing that happened, and I'm not really sure why nowadays it's so effective. But a lot of people, a lot of bomber players are going with the double bombs, not double bombs, but bomb ability following the unit bomb drop, to be able to kill a lot of units in a specific area. Take what you will from that match. rigelglen does take this custom 1v1 on Duel. This is our UI, and that's game. See you next time.